It's 4 o'clock a.m. And you're still awake, thinking about your life. Is this really my life? My days have been the same for 6 years, nothing new, nothing worth continuing for. I did what I was supposed to do. I did what they told me. Study hard, go to college, get in debt, find a job, and spend the rest of your life paying off that debt. But when will I actually live? We have only one life with endless choices. I'm sure you're not the type of person who wants to spend their whole life doing what someone else tells them to do, someone who might be less smart than you. Some people might want that, and I have no problem with them, but you're not one of them, and you know this better than anyone. You know this isn't the life you want. Every action we take in life falls into one of two categories, either inside our comfort zone or outside of it. It's a simple concept. Basically, the more you move away from things that make you comfortable, the further you go outside your comfort zone. And the further you go, the more mental resistance you face. This resistance tries in every way to pull you back into your comfort zone and keep you there. Its only goal is you. It wants to keep you comfortable and safe. Which doesn't seem bad, right? In fact, that's what we all strive for. It seems peaceful, and that's how things appear from the outside. But the truth is, we don't live in a peaceful world. The resistance that keeps you in your comfort zone exists only to keep you alive. It doesn't care about your feelings. Whether you want to become richer, get that specific car, or own your dream house. It doesn't care. All it cares about is keeping you alive by prolonging the time you spend in your comfort zone. The more you sleep, the more you help it. The more you procrastinate, the more you assist it. But if you change your perspective every time you have to choose between staying in your comfort zone or stepping out of it, you will surely overcome it. Look at this choice as the opportunity of a lifetime, your chance to break free. It will be hard at first, but you just need to say yes to the thing you previously said no to. This doesn't mean you should say yes to everything, but only to the things that will make a positive difference in your life if you agree to them. Try to turn your fear into excitement. Focus on what you will gain, not on what you might lose. Anyway, in reality, you won't lose anything. In fact, you will lose if you don't take action. There are only two things standing between you and your dreams: action and doubt. We've just dealt with the first obstacle. You know what you need to do. Take action. You already know this. If you want to become an Olympic champion, you must get up and take action. If you want to become wealthy, you must get up and take action. There are different paths for each goal. Different steps for different projects. You already know this, and in reality, it shouldn't be a problem for you. If you know where you're going, you'll know what you need to do. But what if you fail? What if you don't succeed in what you're striving for? This is the second obstacle: doubt. It's a slow poison that kills the warrior before the battle even begins. It's the barrier that stops most people from pursuing their goals and living freely. But where does this fear of failure come from? In truth, it's not the fear of failure itself. It's the fear of how we'll look if we fail. It's the ego. That's where it comes from. It might seem like you're afraid of taking risks, but in reality, you're afraid of being called a failure, not just by your friends, but by yourself. You're afraid of calling yourself a failure, but you're not. If you fail at something, it doesn't mean you're a failure. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Failure would be staying in your room, doing nothing. Risk is like a vast ocean that seems deep, but in reality, it's only 1 inch deep. That's why it looks dangerous at first, as if it will drown you. But once you dive in, you'll find there's nothing to worry about. And when you come out the other side, you'll be a different person. Not taking risks is a huge risk in itself. You're risking staying in the same place your whole life. You'll feel fear before diving into this ocean, but in the end, you'll get used to it. And when you look back at who you used to be, you'll be incredibly happy with where you've come. You'll be glad you took the risk.